A lot of times as CEO throughout the last 25, 30 years of being self-employed, I've felt stuck. And if that sounds familiar, this video is probably for you. One of the things that to get unstuck that I found is getting really clear on my calendar and understanding the time allocations that I need to do and perform as the CEO, the visionary. And remember, as the business owner, you've got three main things you're responsible for: setting the vision, building the team, and delivering results through KPIs and profit and cash flow management. But along that part, you're gonna get stuck. You kind of get in this rut if you're like me and a lot of others that we work with in the lawn care operating system. But one of the suggestions or hacks that I like to recommend is taking a look and dialing back from this 40,000 square foot view. No matter where we're at on your roadmap to success, that 20% of your time should be built on strategy. The other 80% is your operational excellence, the day-to-day execution. A lot of times as business owners, especially myself, I get stuck because a lot of times if I'm not guarding my calendar and budgeting time and blocking it out for the strategic stuff, that's where I thrive as an entrepreneur. I want to think about new things. I want to look at ways where the market's shifting. How do we utilize new technology like AI or autonomous mowers? The list goes on, but I feel a lot of times that's where the juice and the energy of an entrepreneur comes out is in that strategic time. So if you're not spending the time on the strategy, you're going to end up feeling stuck. And in essence, down the line, your business is going to get stuck because if you're not working on the strategy and the strategic piece at least 20% of the time, the business is going to stagnate. Now, you may be watching this saying, Mike, I don't have 8 hours a week to do that. The business is still growing. Understood. We recommend at a bare minimum dial that back to 4 hours a week. But ideally, you want 20% of your 40-hour work week if that's what you're working. We're probably working more, obviously, but we want to make sure at least 20% of that time is being strategic. Worst case scenario, if you're still in that transitional mode, you're wearing a lot of hats, we want at least 4 hours a week built on the strategy.